Commissioner of the SEC, Greg Sankey. Commissioner, back here with Alabama, how big is it that you've had an SEC team be on this stage every single year of the playoff?
It's important to the Southeastern Conference. We've had a great run since the 2006 season, and hopefully we can see that continue.
How have you seen the SEC grow with the success of Alabama and Auburn and being on the national stage with these national championships?
Well, during those 11 years, we've had 4 different teams play in national championship games, and obviously Alabama and Auburn are 2 of those 4, and there's no conference that's come close to having that level of depth. And you can really look and say there are times when we could add a couple other teams that had a ball bounced a different way in the SEC championship would have accessed it. And I think that speaks to the overall competitive strength of the conference, and hopefully we'll see another national championship and look forward to another great 2017 season where another team might be here.
How big has this season and how the growth that you've seen in the conference? You've seen teams like Kentucky and Vanderbilt become bowl eligible. How big has that been?
That was actually one of my thoughts this morning as I was getting ready for the day, to talk about the East had success this year against the West, which we had been missing for a couple of years. You saw Vanderbilt and Kentucky, as you noted, improve. South Carolina. All 3 of those were bowl eligible this year after not being bowl eligible last year, and I think that's about building programs. You know, Mark's been at Kentucky and now has his recruits in. Derek's in his 3rd year at Vanderbilt, and Will's new and just kind of schemed it up, as they say, at South Carolina. So I think those are good things for the league. And we had 2 teams not qualify for bowls. We're the only conference to have 12 teams in bowl games ever, and we've done it twice. And again, that's about the depth of competitiveness in the Southeastern Conference.
What is your state of the SEC and specifically in football?
Well, I think we're strong in football. We're 6-6 before the championship game, and that creates a lot of conversations about are we the best conference? I still think we're the best conference. You know, you're going to win some games, you're going to lose some games, but again, when we talk about the overall strength of our football programs, I think the state of the conference is outstanding, and it still has a bright future ahead.
One of the new things you guys instituted this year was the Replay Center in Birmingham. How do you think that went year 1?
I think it went really well, and that's been a bit of a topic of conversation. Postseason, we've already had some of our staff visit New York and have conversation with the NFL about their vision for their future, what might we learn. On Thursday, after the national championship game, we begin 2 days of meetings with our replay officials and our observers to look about how we make the system better. When we got the game stopped, we made even better decisions through the collaborative replay, and I think that's important for us, and we learned a lot. It was experimental, and we look forward to keeping it and improving it for the 2017 season.
Commissioner of the SEC, Greg Sankey, thanks so much.
Thank you.